Hello everyone, I'm the T. Welcome back to Pokemon Black. Oh, that rhymes. I don't know if I like that. That's fine. No, we're good. No. Wait, no. Yes. It's gonna badger me every single time I start the game. Yeah, it's still summer. So, last thing we remember doing, we did the gym and then the bad guys did something? Team... Oh god, what is their name even? Is it Plasma? Yeah, Team Plasma. Ran off to the woods, so I guess we have to go after them now. Yeah, so one more stream of summer. I guess let's keep Leonard in front for now. Hot sock summer. This leads to Pinwheel Forest. If they manage to scuttle off into the forest. Hey Alien, how's it going? I was running late on the stream because I had to do some last minute stuff, and so I'm very, like, heart racy because I didn't give myself time to mentally prepare, but I'm good. This is the fun brain space to be in. There are two ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The way in and the way out. Wait. The road that goes straight and the path that winds through the woods. I'll take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Okay. So, are we hoping that... Wait. We're hoping that they took the wrong way, and that the trainers that are on the wrong path are going to stop them. And also, that that's not going to be what happens, so that you're just going to be at their side, but somehow you're going to... No, this plan does not make any sense. Screw it, I'm going this way. Why do Pokemon and people stay together? That's the theme of my research. It's very weird how flippant this game is taking the whole Team Plasma thing. Like, I'm going after Team Plasma, so I have to fight a bunch of trainers along this route, like I always do. Yeah? What does Forewarn do? It just tells you what their best move is? On an unrelated note, something I did find out recently about how fast the menus are going. Apparently that might be a function of playing it on something past, like, basically the DSi functionality that was added. Like, from the DSi, you know, the DSi... The game is compatible with the DSi, and the 3DS also does the DSi mode thing. And apparently some of the menus are faster, and that they specifically mentioned the item menu and the Pokédex, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was also like the battle menu and everything else, because this seems very snappy. That's an interesting point. I'm not sure. Like... Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that as far as, like, they clearly, like, were seen stealing something, but I don't know. Like, would people notice that and stop them, or... I don't know. Yeah. Also, yeah, they were in that cave, like, stealing some stuff. Let's try licking this mana, see if that works somehow. Maybe at least we'll paralyze it. Oh god, I don't like the slurp sound. Stop putting my Pokemon to sleep! Oh, that sounds right. I mean, I don't know... I don't know this game super well, so... Oh, here's also a fun fact that I know DSi mode is working. One of the other changes of DSi mode is that in DS mode, the battery icon has 2 bars on it. In DSi mode, it has 3 bars. Did they use Yawn again? Shit, I should have been paying attention. Let's switch again. I mean, they're not so much quieter about it as they just say, we're liberating these Pokemon and there's, like, plausible deniability. I don't like this mana. This is the worst battle I've ever been in. Stop using Yawn! I mean, I guess it'll run out of Yawn eventually, right? Hey, Wim. How's it going? This is the worst. I wonder if there are any Pokemon you can catch at this point that have, like, Insomnia or something. Alright, you switch to Psybeam, great. Let's look it again. I mean, I can't really tank it because I'll be asleep. Also, yeah, Psybeam is not bad. Let's switch to Water Gun, hopefully that'll work. Or maybe I should just cut or something, because it probably has lower defense. Also, yeah, it's gonna keep using Moonlight. Ugh. I kinda feel like I have to paralyze it with Lick. Let's try Lick again. There we go. Jeez. Let's try Cut, and if Sea Monkey goes down, then that's fine. Jeez, it's still doing nothing. This Munna is the hardest opponent so far. Oh my god. Okay, great. What a good turn. Wait, how do you still have Yawn? Oh, good. Sock's gonna die. Oh no, that was not actually that bad. None of these moves will work though, so. Watch him use Yawn again this turn, I swear to god. So paralysis work when? Oh my god. Alright, well that's good at least. The evil is defeated. I wonder if the devs like realize when they accidentally make like a random trainer be the most frustrating battle in the entire game. I mean, I'm sure they don't. It's kind of like how like just randomly like some boss in the middle of the game, middle of an RPG. Oh right, I didn't have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, let's go back to the nurse. But yeah, like when in RPG, like there's just some random boss in the middle of the game that is the hardest boss in the game. Also, hey, I meant to check out these other stuff. Well, I guess what was I expecting with this? Okay, this one doesn't have a constant on-screen thing, so just the dowsing machines. Let's keep that on all the time then. I think that's this button. There we go. Nothing in this region, apparently. forest is likely to contain many well-hidden items. Really? Oh, there's the Team Plasma guy. Alright. 1-2 punch. We discussed what to do before a battle. Mayo? I'm sorry, May and Mayo. I'm gonna name my daughters after my favorite month and my favorite condiment. Neither of these are good. Oh, so these guys are level 16. What is this game expecting from me? I'm surprised at the levels here. Anyway, another thing that I meant to that I wanted to talk about, it's something I realized after last stream, was I completely messed up the Kuro name. When I said that Kuro means ninth sun, it's and I explained like the difference between Kuro and wait, yeah, Kuro-u. Kuro. I was wrong. Kuro, as in Kuro-u, means ninth sun. So that is what I meant to name it, and just Kuro is just black. So I named him Black, but it's fine. Also, wow, these guys are a lot. Bye, Sea Monkey. It's worth it for this jam of a music track. Yeah, just attack the other slot, doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, is N even in black and white too? Or like, I don't know. I thought not as like a major character or anything, but... I don't know. I mean, it's not like I don't know tons of random details about the Pokemon series just because I read wikis too much. I think grass versus fighting, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I mean, it's not like the major character that he is in this. Oh, you're right, Bug does, and these are bugs. That's right, my bad. I forgot these were bugs, honestly. Alright, back to the nurse again. Oh, hang on. There's an item here. What does this mean? How can it be up there? Oh, is it? Oh, it's back here. Yeah. That's fun. I like the dowsing machine thing, like the... What even is that, like, in the real world? Something like that exists, but, like, what... Is it finding... I don't know. Let's fight this nerd. You stubborn brat. When I'm through with you, you won't be able to chase us anymore. He's gonna break my legs? Okay, that's what I kind of thought it was, but... And hence the name Dowsing, I guess. Oh, he's so cute! I want one. I think I might catch a Sandile. I do like, whatever its final form is, Crocodile. I really like Crocodile, so I think I might use a Crocodile on this run. But also, yeah, what a cutie. Yeah. And I like having dark types on my team, so I kinda gotta run with the dark type each run. Also, I seem to run with a ground type every run as well. Look for my associates! Anyway, I'll just stand here. What? Okay, why is this tree stump way bigger than these other trees? Like, why is this the one tree that got cut down? It's getting too big. We can't have that. My, could you be looking for something? Yeah, the dosing machine went off and I wanted to see what was there. Kitty! Oh. I don't really have like a spreadsheet or anything of like what I ran through, like what my teams have been for each thing. So I for each generation. So I think it'd be interesting to make a chart of that and like compare like what I have often or not. Like I've always had one type in each team or something like that. That'd be fun to do. Yeah. Sorry, I'm empty-handed. Do I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? What? Oh, it's down there. Great. Okay, I've been taking sips of my drink pretty regularly this stream. I think because I'm more anxious because of the rushing. Cottony, more like cotton to don't need you. What is Cottony the one that evolves into Livin? Is that how you say that? It sounds weird when I said it out loud. Livin. Okay, so once it goes off, it means I need to be not in the space that I'm in. And yeah, I guess it's Grass Fairy, I'm guessing? Or am I mixing it up? A tiny mushroom? So wait, wasn't there an item over there? Or... no, maybe there wasn't. Yeah, I know there's no fairy in this gen. I know that much. Jeez. No, I guess there wasn't anything over here. Oh god. It's probably the same one Cottony over and over. It's like, please catch me. Okay. Well, I have to go fight this person as well, so... or, wait. What's over here? It looks like that's the way for... oh, no. No, there's two paths. That's confusing. Also, that bush is wiggling. Oh, that's just the... is that the moss stone, like, for Leafeon? Huh. Let's go fight this lady. I patrol Pinwheel Forest every day. You're not doing a very good job then, because Team Plasma's getting away, yo. Oh, I think that might be a dude. Gender's sake, it's fine. Good for them, expressing their gender however they would like to. But what if a sock? Yeah, okay, that is pretty funny. I didn't even think about that. God, Sock is very good. He's probably gonna get outclassed, like, later on, but... for now, it's a very strong Pokemon to have around. The forest is alive, like me. I'm forest and I'm alive. I like that you leave the forest, it's like very calm music, you go back in. Young child, are you with Team Plasma? I'll defeat you. Okay, I'm gonna I don't know what Venipede is. I mean, it's bug and probably poison, right? I don't know. I hope it's not poison. Okay, it's gonna use Protect. But yeah, like, I could not remember what... I think I know what Venipede evolves into, but I can't think of the name of it. It's like a... Oh, it's... Wow, yeah, that's poison, alright. What beats a bug, anyway? Like fire, I guess. Let's throw a monkey at it. Yeah, rock is good. Ice? Does ice work on bug? Huh. And I guess this poison psychic would be good, although if it has bug moves, that's not ideal. Timber. Let's put Leonard back in. I like that when Timber evolves, its 2x4 evolves with it. Oh yeah, flying. Yeah, of course that makes sense. Flying's a good type to have around. I need to get a flying type sooner than later. Yeah, because the next gym is bug type, and I plan to catch a flying type for that. In fact, should catch it in this forest. Because there's really only like one bug type in this, or one flying type that you can catch before the next gym. I mean, since last time I haven't done any extra work on it, I still have the plan laid out for the first 4 gyms, so at least for today I know what I'm catching, but after that I'll need to do some work for the next stream. Wait, oh, shit. Me ignoring the nurse has revealed an item somewhere. Wait, where is it? Okay, is it down here? Wow, arrive. I like the dowsing machine. I would download this app to my phone. Help me find random stuff while I'm traveling. Oops. Excuse me. Me driving along, swerved off road. I mean, I guess that's kind of what they're saying is, like, the concern with playing Pokemon Go. Yet another reason I don't play Pokemon Go. Nope, still not the bird. What are these lumps? Yeah, I probably should. That's a good point. What are these lumps? Also, crawling this log seems oh, hello. What? Get great powers drawn from nature without opposing it. What? That is the strength of rangers. Now it's Audra. What an exciting battle. I don't know. I should have some stuff to talk about. I've been setting up my, I guess I should start from the beginning. So, for my new job, they sent me... I knew they were going to be sending me a laptop to use, that I had to use to, like, log into work and do all my work on. I was not expecting to also for them to send a keyboard, mouse, and 2 monitors. So now I have the 2 monitors on my kitchen counter, and I need to figure out a better way to arrange all this. Like, should I just unplug one of my monitors, or like from one of my monitors from my computer, and just like plug both computers into the one monitor and just swap it, in and out of work, so that way I can use my desk? Yeah, when I have the laptop plugged into both monitors, it's a 3-monitor setup, because I can use a laptop screen as well. It's kinda rad. I want to fight the person in this hole. Alright, guess not. Alright, well, nothing this way. This is so... What is going on with these trees? Like, this seems incredibly dangerous. Anything over here? Oh, that's another way in. Okay. Yes, they did. One is a HDMI adapter, one is a USB-C, and yeah, because yeah, it needs multiple. Correct. And so, like, I could take the USB-C one and plug my main computer's USB into it, and then just, like, I guess swap inputs on the monitor to make space, and then I would just put my existing monitor away, I guess. Or I could even use my existing monitor and plug the HDMI into it. That would also probably work. Because my existing monitor uses, okay, what's it called? It's that weird format that looks like HDMI but isn't. I cannot think of what it's called at all. DisplayPort, yes, that's exactly it. Yep. Oh, it is? Shit. I was completely distracted, thank you. Jeez, do I have anything to heal this so I don't have to run all the way back? Yeah, let's use Paralyze Heal. Alright, let's go. Let's run from this battle, now that I'm remembering what's going on. Yeah, berries probably might work as well. Oh, hello. Let's take a deep breath. Okay, come on everybody, let's take a deep breath. I'm sure that sounded great. Okay, we already did it. It's fine. Alright, next let our Pokemon fight. Yeah, DisplayPort seems to work pretty well. Like, I've liked it for my monitor, but I also, yeah, don't know anything. Oh no, don't remind me about yawns. Also, it's very weird how many trainers have these monkeys. Leech Seed. Leech Seed is fun. Yeah, let's forget Rap. Rap's not very good. I get it, you have to go watch a different stream instead of me. That makes sense. Well, a sigh and this lovely gift for you. Ah, Peachy Berry. Tastes like peachy. Does that mean there's a perfect place for everyone? I still wish it wasn't take 2 steps and get into another battle. Like, I know it's pretty random, but... Is it in the trunk? It's in the trunk. Weird. Alright, you evildoer. I climbed up this tree and didn't fall. Like, I think if you crawled in that tree, it would just fall immediately. I don't think it would support much weight. I wonder what happens if you do just go up the other way. Like, if you just miss all these grunt battles and still get to advance the plot, that'd be pretty good. Alright, let's put Saki McFist in. Also, something I love about this game is, like, the weird, like, when you send a Pokemon out and they, like, appear in the air and then gravity takes over and thonk. What a bizarre thing. Yeah, I'll get right to it. And just get distracted by another item or something. Are you at anything? No? Okay. Aha. What? Can you imagine being if a job of a ranger was to hide in a mound of soil and pop out when you need to do... Whatever. Advertised for Pokemon Ranger on DS. That is the job of a ranger. I've never played that game. Maybe I will play that at some point on stream. That could be fun. I get very uncomfortable being around dirt. I would not want to lay in dirt. That would be very bad for me. Oh no, it licked me. Oh no, it's still licking me. No, I did not feel your wildness. If someone asks you to feel their wildness, run away. Okay. Are berries in a separate pocket, or... Yes, they are. Poison? Sleep? No, I need paralyze. Alright, whatever. I guess if it was a paralyzed heal there, but... this button. Nope. This button. Oh, I can't go. Wait, I want to know what's up this way. Okay, it's this. Oh, it's the plot. Damn it. We'll go back for it. I saw the paralyzed heal, but I decided not to use it. Haha. I love the Japanese phrase that translates to, like, it can't be helped. Like, it never really works to translate it literally, but a lot of times it's like there's no real better option to how to translate it. Like, it's a really awkward phrase, but it's a very common, like, phrase to use by... Well, to use by, like, anime characters and villains and stuff like that. Not by people, I don't think. It's something like Shogunai, something. I can't remember. It's something I've heard plenty, but yeah, never really typed out. I guess to be fair, I am always trying to sound like an anime villain. No, not really. I like the idea of, like, just sending a literal, just, like, martial arts man to fight a bunch of rodents. Like, I am the villain, I have these rodents, and then it's just a karate guy knocking the shit out of rodents. Well, you're paralyzed, so back to Leonard. Is Leaf Tornado physical? So what was the button combination to do it? Was it select an A? No, it was not select an A. I think it was start an A. Or L and A. It was probably L and A, actually. Well, doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah. Plasma! Why did they show plasma? Ah! Who is this man? Gorm. How are you holding up, fellow subject of our king? No one talks like this. Gorm of the Seven Sages. It's like someone got Final Fantasy in my Pokémon. I'm mortified that the skull, which you went to so much trouble to obtain, was stolen from us so easily. It's not important. We can afford to abandon the Dragon Skull. This is not the legendary Pokemon for which Team Plasma was looking. Yeah, it's a Dragonite, dude! Whoa. Oh, sweet. What do I spy with my little eye? The 7... I'm gonna have to defeat all 7 sages, aren't I? Okay, at least guess this is one of them, so it's... yeah. Liberate Pokemon with words alone. The odds are a little against us now. We're not doing so great. Also, yeah, I just realized this guy's the next gym leader. It must be weird, too. Like, these two are married, right? But they live in 2 separate towns? They're a speedy bunch. What wacky shenanigans will they get up to this time? Cool. I'll use it to evolve. I didn't have an ending to that joke. Alright, let's go see what item we missed down here. Nope, not this way. Wait, how do I even... Okay, there's a lot over here. Hey, a bird! I do want this bird, so let's... Grass is weak to flying, isn't it? So is fighting. Let's just let Leonard get a few hits in, and then we'll try to catch this bird. Oof. Oh, that didn't So that didn't do so much damage, which suggests to me that this might not be the flying type that we want, but it's the only flying type we have, so... So what are we gonna name this bird? Nailed it. Each follows its trainer's orders as best as it can, but they sometimes fail to understand complicated commands. Ah, the idiot bird Pokémon. I like that name. That's a good name. God. I need to like recalibrate my touchscreen, I think, or I don't know. It's weird when it's in small screen mode. No, not Poopy. Also, wow, look at that. He's all healed. Oh, and he has no, God, that's a noise. And he has big pecs, which is not the better ability that they can have, but it's fine. Take one step, get into another battle. I guess I should put the bird up front so that when I encounter these bugs that I can fight them better. Yes. No, grass isn't weak to flying, right? It's just bug that's weak to flying, right? Why do I think grass is weak to flying? It is? Okay, let's... Oh, no, it is. Yeah, we were just... I was just complaining about that earlier. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm forgetful. That did okay. And that was completely negated by that leech seed. Oh no. Question is, what are the odds that Quick Attack will knock it out? Wait, it still went first. I think it's special, but let's, yeah, we'll check. Also, Quick Attack not going first. Why? Does Cottony have like an ability that makes it fast or something? Or that makes it go first? That can't be right. Cottony has Prankster? Oh, you're right. You're totally right. Okay. Let's see here. Nope, that's not it. It is special. And stat-wise, attack is higher than special attack, so whatever. Jeez, Alien, quit saying such terrible words. Grass Knot. That's Grass Knot a very good move. No, I don't think that worked. Automod will let you say fuck. I think bastard is not a very good word, though. I don't know if we should say bastard. I mean, I guess in that context, it's appropriate, like, it fits what you're talking about, but I don't know. It has, like, a mean kind of energy to it. I don't know why, but it's very funny that paralyzed Pokemon are just, like, they glow yellow. Like, they either look like they're sick or that they have, like, energy charging up in them, but it doesn't look like they're paralyzed. Like, that's not... Like, if you want to signal paralyzed, give them a broken leg. That's not a good joke. That's terrible. Why did I say that? Okay. I almost ran up that edge. Also, I need to turn my thing back on. Also, Miracle Seed. Let's give it to, our boy here. Is it not an... Oh, it's in items. Why is medicine the one that it puts me in, then? Also, I think hold items have a different icon, which is kind of nice. Yes, give the Miracle Seed to the bird, of course. Alright, let's go PL again. Wow, look at all these trainers. Oh, hell. Oh, also, shit, I forgot to update my layout. Okay. Oh no, last Evangelion. This is probably gonna go bad for Pippy, but... Oh, that's not bad, huh? Hey! It leveled out of the warning music. What can we use against Woobat? I guess try the monkey. Yeah, definitely not Sock. Guess I could have used Lick, but... What does Water Monkey smell like? Heart Stamp. Oh no, Wet Monkey sounds terrible. Okay, that actually did... Okay, because it critted, huh? Oh, come on. Also, oh, okay. I got worried when I saw Gust because the yellow tint made Sea Monkey look green, so I thought he was the grass type. Oh, another Woobat? Hell. Yeah, we should heal. Yeah. Yeah, let's use the fresh water. What is Heart Stamp? Is that, like, does it do anything, or is it just a... I don't even know what type it is. That makes sense, then why I've never heard of it. Because I've never seen anybody use a Woobat or a Swoobat. Stop beating my monkey! Phrasing. Come on, paralyze! Oh, hell. Yeah, they usually are. What does Oranberry do? 10 HP, wow. I should probably maybe switch to water gun. I don't know. I don't know how much better it will do. Try it. Not much different. Hell. Is it physical? That's weird if it is. Huh. Okay, let's see if we can make it back to the nurse safely. Is this the... I think this is the person I fought originally. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. I was reasonably sure it was not a new guy. Oh, something. Where is it pointing me to? Down, like, in the water? Or, like, I guess down there, yeah. Huh. Are you a trainer, or...? I run every day. My goal is to be the marathon champion of the Unova region. Cool. Have you heard of fightin' sides? Wait, yeah. I don't really understand, but I heard that the reason forests make you feel good is fightin' sides. I'd rather be fighting inside. Got him? I'd rather be inside in general. Bird fight! Ha! That's really good. Kitty. Thunk. So, has anyone done that? Like, been... Oh, hi. You're not a... Great. I love deforestation. Whoa! What? This is kind of amazing, but also, like, it looks really dumb with this giant sprite. But it's fine. Whee! The fixed camera is very funny. I don't know why. Happy February 25th, everybody. Cool, thanks. What are you talking about? Skyarrow Bridge? Huh. Oh, mushrooms. Yeah, okay. Look at this cinematic shit. See, what I was thinking was that kid was talking about, like, battling their teacher. Like, has anyone ever done that? Like, because, like, when I... Oh, I love this. But, yeah, was anyone ever the right... Like, for example, like, when I was in school, like, none of my teachers played video games, so I wondered if, like, that's changed or more recently. Yeah, it curves just by holding up, so I don't have to keep pressing up then right. This is actually really cool, though. Also, the existence of cars in the Pokemon world is existing now. Oh my god, this is wild. Jeez, why did the camera do that? Hi. Hey. God, we're, like the kerning of the image to make it all tiny just makes... Oops, I pushed the button by accident. The exact center point of Skyarrow Bridge. Let me wander around a bit until I figure it out, I guess. Whoa! Boop. 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 Okay. This is very silly. Oh, let's wonder... Oh, it looks really cool under there. Wow, city's got big all of a sudden. This region is much bigger than any of the previous ones. This is very cool, though. I like this. The cinematography of this is fun. Like, realizing this and the last game were on the same system, but how differently they approach, like, the visual styling, this is really interesting. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, game developers. I mean, I thought one of the other later gens was New York. X and Y's gen, I think. Castelia City, a city of grandeur. Okay. Okay, we're over here now. I guess I could have all Panpour? Yeah. I'll need to look at its move pool to decide if I need to wait to evolve it, though, because I know that when I evolve it, it stops learning moves, so... Okay, it's not slower, it stops learning moves altogether. With the TM, okay, sure. Okay, I'm gonna do this in real life. Stick up your thumbs and curl in your fingers. This is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. In some places, it also means money. Where does it mean money? Also, not to continue talking about Tokusatsu like I always do, but Kamen Rider Kuga, that's a thing that he does, is he does a thumbs up constantly, like it's his character trait. So that's kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. That show aired in 2000, so well, way before this came out, I think. When did Pokemon Black come out? Yeah, Sonic does thumbs up. Sonic does the peace sign more often, though. I guess in later games he does the thumbs up a bit more. Busy. After I eat breakfast, I have to think about lunch. After eating lunch, I worry about dinner. Every day's the same. What a busy life. This has big, like, kids imagining what adults' lives are like energy. Ahead, Castelia Street. Oceanside Cruise Dock. How many docks does the city have? Ma'am? The Royal Unova. Oh, well, not me. I'm not the best Pokemon trainer. I only have 2 badges. Look at the billboard! I am battling Clerk Male, but my Pokemon are weak. Clerk Male is my favorite gender of clerk. Who are you? Oh, you're oh no, you're not, okay. Oh no, wait, is that? Wait, I can't tell if that's... Is that Bianca? I don't think it is Bianca, though. Alright, what's Geonet? Yeah. Okay. See list. That's to Earth. I can spin it with my thumb. I like that Antarctica and the Arctic are both white for some reason, but everything else is green. Like when there's no other gradation, it just makes it, I don't know. Register. Friends and strangers. Is the United States all the way at the bottom? There it is. Right now I'm in Ohio. That's me, and I'm that red dot. I'm pushing the X button and nothing is happening. Oh, line up the cursor. Jeez, okay. I mean, that's very difficult. I guess let's do this. Oh yeah, this is much easier. Why is it moving on its own? No, this, no. No. Whatever. I do not understand the Chad meme. I don't... Whatever. If there's a meme, I don't understand it. That's just a rule of thumb. What's that guy up there? He looks intense. What if I say yes? I can't! Nintendo shut down the internet. Nintendo took away the entire internet. It doesn't exist anymore. No? Alright, what? Yes. Okay. I did both answers. Oh, that's a PC. Oh, I haven't touched it yet. Or no, I did, right? I had to do... I just want to look at it real quick. Okay, pretty similar to the old ones. I feel like I should have some items on hand. I wish it would tell me how many of each of these things I have, though. Let's get some paralyzed heals. Maybe some awakenings. Those are more expensive than paralyzed heals, huh? Oh, you're right, it does. Huh. Okay. Yes. That should be okay. I don't think we're gonna use repels yet, but it doesn't hurt to have them for... I think they heal the same, actually. I think it's both 50 HP, but yeah, I should totally do that. I should define where vending machines are? Too many people! Yeah, lemonades might heal more. Really, I like to eat on my lunch break. Whoa! Ahead, Mode Street. I guess I should go on this route. I'm a little overwhelmed by how big the city is. Nah. Ouch. What's up? This is great. I need to harass this one man. Whoops. God damn it. Huh. Oh, wait, you made a bump noise. Why did you make a bump noise? Maybe I just bumped into them? I don't... That was weird. Alright, let's look at what places are here. That's just the side of the Pokémon Center. That's interesting to have it built into the like a skyscraper like that. Game Freak! That's me. I'm a Game Freak. Because he is alone and looks lonely, I was reading a book to him. I will read it to you too. Zoroa. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's him. Oh no. Oh no. I should stop looking at TVs. Nothing on the TV says is interesting. What floor would you like to go to? I don't know, maybe the 22nd floor? I am the sound designer. I put in a lot of wonderful mechanics to change the game's mechanisms. How many of them have you noticed? I don't know, like the danger music? I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the leftovers item is important, isn't it? Yeah, could I have it? You have one? I think that, oh god. There's a guy, like, the Japanese name of Snorlax is named after a specific member of the team because he looked like Snorlax. Like, they based Snorlax on him, so I think that's probably that guy, but it's weird they don't have his name here. A tip for getting strong in Pokemon battles. Let me guess. I guess the most important thing is having a lot of battles. Yeah. Oh, okay, sure. I am the graphic designer. I am devoting all of my energy to every dot. Pixel? Not dot? Hup. I should put one dot here as if I'm making this part hollow. Beware of spoilers. What I'm working on is the ending of the game. Don't look at it here. You'll have to play it for yourself. Let me see. Let me see. Trash can is empty. I'm the game director. Oh, you're working? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Never. That's... Wait. I have to push the button first? Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that Game Freak has appeared in multiple games, but not all the games, but usually not this early, which is interesting. But I guess if they were going to be in like a big city, or if they were going to be somewhere, it would be in a big city. Yeah. Hello. Sure. Oh, sock seems pretty sore. Cool. Can you do it again? Oh, okay. When Pokemon are happy, I am happy and I laugh. This man is like a baby, but in the good way. Like the babies just laugh at anything. Yahoo-hoo! It's difficult to watch TV from here. It's not your concern, though. Alright, take me to floor 22. Or 11. This looks exactly like floor 22 of that other building. Except most of the people have left. Check places you are curious about. You may find some hidden items there. What? A child who sleeps well grows well. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's true. I mean, and a better combination is just sleep talk, but... It's weird that the elevators in these buildings only go to one floor. It's weird when there's like invisible walls for no reason except that's the way the tiling works. Like, I feel like I should be able to walk over here, but... Yeah, it does, but it's also very jarring. Landscapes with people, landscapes with Pokémon. Each has power and beauty, compelling me to draw them both. Oh, my studio is down Moat Street a bit. Cool. I hear some vending machines. Oh, I just keep pushing the button? Okay, yes. Yeah. Oh, I got a free one. Okay. That has never happened with a vending machine. Like, it is much more common that I have put money in and not received a drink. Because that has happened to me exactly once, and I've never gotten a free drink, so 1 is more than 0. Okay, at least it puts the cursor on the same one, which is good. I don't think we'll need lemonades for a while, but might as well stock up while we're here. Yeah, I like lemonade. I mean, pretty much all I drink is Arnold Palmer's, which are iced tea and lemonade mixed together. And made in a factory somewhere. By the Arizona Drink Company. Not a sponsor. Sponsor me, Arizona. Let me take part in your capitalism. Like, I think that the reason I'm going for freshwater is just because, like, my Pokemon are lower level now, so it's... like, this will full heal them, so no real reason to not. Yeah, I'm just carrying out a bag full of drinks. Alright, that should be enough. I'm tired of buying them, so... I'll see, so the green button will... Items have been sorted. Also, I guess it's a medicine bag that'll be in? Yes. Items have been sorted. 13 seems good. That's only 80 points, it's actually not that big a difference, but... yeah. Trash is empty. It should be full of empty soda cans. Route 4 is this way. Jeez. Oh, there's buildings here. Hello, hello. I am the official name reader. Now, I am the feeling reader. What? The wishes of someone who named it, like, Gesundheit. Gesundheit is a great name for a Pikachu. Pikachu. No. Yeah, Chu, like sneezing. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh. By taking a feeling check, you can get a sweet heart. That's a good item, right? Is a feeling check a thing on this thing? Is that on here somewhere? I don't see it on here. Is that it? What? Okay, I mean, I guess none of this, yeah, none of this is online, so none of it would work, but... What a weird looking thing. Okay. Nope, turn it back off again. But what's the feeling checker? Oh, feeling checker is also online, or... okay. That clown at a desk is, like, incredible, like, stock image energy. I secretly invented a special machine. Ah! Is this something I should look up? Forgive me, Boo. Huh. My name is Mr. Locke. I'm a magical clown who can open anything. Your name is Kuro. I'll see you again, I'm sure. That would be terrifying. I wanna know if there's something with this password man. Where am I? I'm Castelia City, or? Yeah. Okay. Password. The relocator. It allows you to transfer specific event items and Pokemon from to Generation 4 games. Okay, it's apparently used to transfer any of the 4 Pokemon distributed to commemorate the 13th Pokemon movie. These Pokemon can only trigger their respective in-game events if transferred to Generation 5 via relocator. Okay, so it's special. That's interesting. Does not mean anything to me. Why are these buildings not lined up with each other? I mean, I guess it makes sense that... I talked with a lot of people upstairs. It was fun. I'm invited to a party, but the person in front of the elevator wants to pat me down. Or is it just my imagination? What? No, I'm from Ohio. I told the Globe that. Yes. What would they find on me that is suspicious? There's no way this building has 47 floors. That's way too many. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do at every party. Go up to the TV. Hey, trainer, check out my moves. You learned to move at the musical? Okay. Ich habe bei mir nun ein Autozugilist. I'm not good at German. Damit ist die Nachtstadt auch ganz an Orden zum Griffen nah. Es sei denn, ich wrestle durch meine... Wow, that's a tough one. Führerscheinprüfung. No idea what that guy said. Castelia cone? That sounds delicious. Also, why was the other guy just talking in German to the Castelia Gym guy? I love lesbians. Cool. Guy's laying in sleep, and this sock walks up to him and just beats the shit out of him in bed. That'll teach him to wake up. Yeah, weird. Ciao! Ti stai divertendo? Non sentirti impreso parla pure con chi vuoi. I'm guessing this is Spanish? It's hard to get up in the morning after a fun day like today. Oh, this is Spanish. Es la primera vez que vengo aquí. Pero este precioso pasaje hace que me sienta como en casa. La próxima vez traeré a mis amigos. Okay, yeah, Italian. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I should have... God, I'm stupid. Yeah, ciao, of course, is Italian. But I missed that. I feel very silly for mixing that up. A lot of those Romance languages do have similarities in, like, the way their structure is. Hi. Pokemon trainers on Route 4 show combinations with Pokemon even during road construction. What? Show combinations with Pokemon? What does that mean? Okay. I don't think we want to go out to Route 4 quite yet, but just take a quick... Okay, yeah, no. Let's keep exploring the city. This is wild, though. So there's this road which we haven't gone down. Oh, another dancing person. Hey, trainer. Show me your paces. Give me a whirl. Oh. Okay. I guess we're fighting. Yo! Oh good, Pippy's up front. It's level 21 though, this is dangerous. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, yeah, I hope I find it too, or else I'm not beating the game. Yeah, it's been interesting how... Oh, poor Pippy. It's been interesting how different the pacing of this game is. Yeah, that's a kind of a shame, because I wanted Pippy to get that experience, but... Next gym leader's Pokemon are level 23, which, that could be rough. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume... Alright. Yeah! Sure. Okay, so I guess I need to look for the answers, but I should probably go heal first before I talk to them, because they'll probably want to battle. Those guys look like they want to battle. What? Yeah, they're on your face. Oh, okay, cool. Jeez, this place is so big. Oh, is there a bike shop here, or... Talked to you already, right? Yeah. And I guess I skipped the street by accident? Yeah. Studio Castelia. Clown. I am not as good an artist as Burgh, but I have a liking for paintings. Let me see, today I'd like to paint electric-type Pokemon. Yeah, Sock's totally electric. The Pokemon you chose is not the one I requested. If you want to see Burgh's paintings, go to the Pokemon Gym. Oh boy, a painting-themed gym. Twin heroes, and I cannot see it. Ideals and truth. Soaring White Dragon. Black Lightning Bolt. Elating Black Dragon. White Flame. I think it's trying to tell me something about these legendaries. Oh, here you can buy the dessert that everyone in Castelia City is talking about. But it looks like I got the last one. They're sold out for today. I will fight you for this Castelia cone. Fight me. Mega popular. I like how this is like kind of on beat. Nope, it just went off beat. Yeah, it went off beat. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, back down this dangerous road. Smirk. Yeah? Ehehehe. What are these two up to? Alright, you have to go dance with your friend. This is how all dancers work in Japan. You won't join a dancing group until you win battle. At least that's what I learned from watching Kamen Rider Gaim. I don't want to ramble about Tokusatsu too much, but Kamen Rider Gaim is really good. It's also written by, if you've seen Madoka, it's written by the same person who wrote Madoka. So, if you like Madoka, watch Gaim. Because, like, it starts off as, like, a weird, like, teams of dancers, and then it turns into, like, kind of fucked up horror-ish stuff. Like, but still... I don't know, it's hard to describe. Alright. I'm not sure where the best place to watch it would be at this point, because... I don't know. Because the fan subgroup that I follow has stopped dropped their releases because some stuff was getting licensed, but yeah, the translations are not very good. Alright, that guy joined my dance team. Okay, let's coffee shop. After a tiring day of work, this cafe is a perfect spot to let your mind relax. A beautiful melody makes people happy. A sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies. Yeah? Welcome to my coffee shop. Oh god, your Pokémon. They're doing terribly. Take this lemonade. Oh. And that's why I've never returned home. I skipped this place as well. Battle Company. That sounds dangerous. Also, I guess I might as well advertise this officially. I should put it in the below the stream, but I haven't done that yet. I will get around to it. But I have a Discord now for stream stuff and whatever. I'm pretty sure everyone watching is probably already in the Discord, but just in case, let's go ahead and make an invite and post a link. So yeah, if you want to come talk to me and stuff and hear me talk about Secret of Evermore, that's that link. You can type it in to your computer. I should link to it somewhere better, but I'm not. Let's go into the Battle Company. Oh no. Not opinion battles. Oh yeah, sorry, just to clarify, it's actually not an anime, it's a tokusatsu, it's live action. So, but there is a site that I know of where you can download it, so I'll tell you about it later. Every day I wake up with a broken face bone and bloody nose. But my Pokemon's trying its best. Oh no. Multiple floors. I am pleased to meet you. Please allow me to introduce you to my Pokémon. Is this like a, oh god, what do they call it? Business card thing? Oh my god, this poor man! What, wait, the Pokeball looks like an angry face? Or, oh no, you're talking about the dowsing machine. Yeah, I guess I can see that, sure. Thank you for storing energy, so I can destroy you. Get Pippy all strengthened up. Hee hee, I am better at Pokemon battles than I am at work. Same. I'm realizing clerk is probably... Oh, I wonder what it would be for the males, but it's definitely office ladies for the women, but I wonder what the male term is. Also, I'm getting extreme vibes of, hey, you should be training a bird for the next gym. Oh no. Bird asleep. I mean, like, how would it be phrased in Japanese? What I'm more curious about. This one for sleep? Yes, it is. Yeah, let me look it up, actually. Yeah, okay, it's a literally businessman, but in, katakana. So business is weird to pronounce. Bijunisuman. And the office ladies are literally just OL, which is how, in Japan, they literally, refer to women office workers as office lady, and they, like, it's abbreviated OL, so, like, they would just say OL, which is a weird thing. I don't know. I have a good story about that when I was in... I don't know what class it was. It was like some kind of social class, like for communication or something. But my teacher, who I guess probably was a bit of a weeb, I think he was an older guy, he wrote OL on the board and asked if anyone knew what it stood for, and I was the only one who knew, and it was kind of embarrassing that I knew. But I think his point was, like, how different countries can use language in different ways, because, like it's literally office lady in English, but, like, in the US, you don't say office lady. It's an example of, what's called wasai ego, which is, English, Japanese, I think. What's wasai mean? Like, made up? Oh, I can't remember. Ego is English. What does wasai mean? I have to... I ramble about very silly things, and then I just talk about them. Wasai Ego is Japanese-made English, or English words coined in Japan. It's, I guess, a more, less literal way to translate it. But yeah. That's what office lady is. It's a Wasai Ego. Yeah, it's neat, though. And I'm a huge nerd. Guess what I needed? This music! Just because I am a scientist, people think I am so serious. But I'm actually very goofy. Haha. Randall. Well, gotta get my bird out of here. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. Huh. Let's try to get Sea Monkey some XP. Hopefully it won't die horribly. Yeah, it didn't even occur to me that that would be a thing. Like, to me, the way the Pokémon are animating is weird. But not that weird. It's neat. It's refreshing. Wow, that didn't do much. What's the noise it makes? The plurp? Also, the way it's centered, everything is coming out of and hitting its, like, top head thing instead of the speaker-looking part. Shocking! No way! I lost! To turn a ridiculous idea into a reality, science can make much more happen than everyone thinks. Clerk exchange business cards. Trainers, of course, greet each other with a Pokémon battle. Sure. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can beat this guy. Oh, that's already pretty bad. Yeah, let's switch in. Basculin is very much, kind of the Gastrodon of this game. Like, hey, the weird water type that has two different forms that don't really mean anything. Although wait, maybe do Basculin's forms do change something about them? I can't remember. Maybe the ability? I don't remember. Let's put Burgh back in for XP and then switch right back to Leonard. But yeah, the whole, like... Oh yeah, see? Different form. But yeah, the whole idea of, like, just a different form just for gimmickiness is, I don't know, weird. It's fine, I don't know. More XP for the Pippy. I wish the fish would make a splash noise when they land. Like, instead of making no noise at all, like they're flying. So yeah, I do like that the thud is a different... Like, I bet you it's probably looking at their actual weight in the game data to decide how loud of a thud or what tone of thud to make and it'll happen. Alright, how are we looking HP-wise? How about if I use a potion? Yeah. I am in charge of development. I'm going to give you this because you came here for a company tour. I did? Oh, okay. Welcome to... Oh, I guess you were supposed to fight you first. Sorry. Ingrid. That's a good name. That's a dog. Well, you know what you have to do when you see a dog. You gotta punch it. You not punch dogs. Don't smell the socks. Never smell socks. Cool. Cool. Huh. I don't remember timer balls. I wonder when the... Oh, right, there's another floor. Ah, here's the same tile layout that all these buildings use. Are you all gonna battle me as well? You are! My work is a Pokémon battle. I aspire to work in the Pokémon battlefield, but so far the pay has not been great. I like Woobat because it's like a bat and it's a heart, but also it's a piggy. It's three things. Stop hurting Pippy. There we go. I found a wonderful trainer. I will research you immediately. At least take me out to dinner first. Yes, Leonard? Munas can be scary. Muna? I still don't know about this. Munana. Yay, I'm not tired. I think that'd be a good message if hypnosis fails. It's just like, but Leonard wasn't tired. Why is Imprisoned that animation like a old-timey wax stamp? It's an interesting choice for the icon, for the image. Like they just googled that image and uploaded the first JPEG they found. Oh, an unfamiliar face. To help scientific progress, please lend me a hand. Why are we battling, then? Steve! Alright. Pippy should be able to kill this in one hit, right? Surely I'm faster, right? Okay, yeah. I guess it's an interesting idea for the scientist class to have them use items. That's an interesting quirk of the trainer class. Oh, no worries. Are you having fun? Oh, Bird stronger. Oh, I have to push the button? Yeah, okay. Also, I just noticed that his final form is different depending on the gender, and he's a male, right? Yeah, the male one is much better looking. I was about to take a break, then I met you. That's a terrible pickup line. Big clerk. Oh, you're gonna have all the monkeys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's use an item. No, not lemonade. Water. You gotta make sure you water your sea monkey. No. I really like the idea of just like a little tiny monkey that just keeps biting you. That feels like a very monkey thing to do. I don't know. also light you on fire. That also feels like a very monkey thing to do. Oh, I was faster somehow. Bird can handle this one. As long as Bird doesn't die because he has low HP. He'll be okay. I should have used Roost, actually. That would have made the most sense. Uh-oh. We're okay, we're okay. We're okay, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. I told you we'd be okay. I should have used Quick Attack. It's fine. I like the way the music just transitions back, like, I don't know, it's very weird. I learned business. No, I should actually go heal first. Oh well. I didn't realize this would be a battle. I guess it makes sense, but... Oh, it's that meme where the janitor is the head of the company. Like in every TV show ever, I guess. I don't have anything that fights garbage. Not Leonard. I guess Sock? Does poison resist fighting? I think it does. Oh, toxic spikes. Wow, rude. Let's see here. Poison doesn't... Wait. It... Okay, no, it does resist fighting. Goddamn. I'll kick it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Easy. Chino. Okay, let's just... Yeah, let's... No, we can put Bird out for more XP. That alien, that's horrible. That's where its brains are. Just like my brains are also in the trash. I love the opening encore. That's always the first move you use in the start of a battle. Counter. Counter's not bad. Probably better than Bide. Yeah, it's definitely better than Bide. Yeah. Yep. That's actually really useful, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking, remember in Gen 1 counter, like, only worked on normal and fighting moves for some reason, instead of all physical moves? It was very weird. I wonder if we'll ever find this gym. I went down this road already. Yeah, this is Mode Street. Named after the famous FMV game Mode. Alright, I'll do a save. It'd make more sense to save when I'm at the gym, but I guess it's been a hot minute. My DS might explode, and then I'll lose my save data. Narrow Street. Also, I haven't been going to the oceans here. People are quite different depending on where they live. Sure. Okay. Oh, you. Raymond. I think our bird is going to be pretty strong for the gym. I think we're pretty good at level 22, so I think I can stop training it probably, but... Sea Monkey's actually losing levels though, so maybe I should put him in front going forward. For a little bit at least. Maybe not for the gym itself though. Actually, yeah, I can't imagine there's any other battles going to be in this town, but... So, God, I love this, like, terrible texture in the background here. It's just so bizarrely bad. Like, just gotta put something in the background, doesn't really matter what. Alright, we have to go look at the rewards of our dance teaming. So was there a one we missed over here? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm into this black boat. That's a cool looking boat. I would if I owned a yacht, I would own that yacht. But no one should own yachts. Oh, okay. I yelled at the ocean. Alright, let's go check in on our dance troupe. Oh, hey, you! I'm going home early to have Pokémon battles with my sisters. I wish I could use that excuse at my job. Yo, look at these guys go. Cool. What's an amulet coin do again? Is that something that makes more money happen in battle? Yep. Like my sprite like this, because of the kerning, like makes the eyeballs smaller. It looks very like I'm a stuffed doll. It seems like a lot of people in this game have Pokemon figured out when Team Plasma doesn't really. Like, it seems like everyone in the game is trying to give a vibe of... like, Pokemon and people belong together. I guess people have left for work because it's, like, 7 at night? Or people left for home, left work for home? I wonder if that is the case or whether this building's always empty. What a weird building, if it's just empty all the time. And they let kids wander in and go in the elevator, but only to the second floor. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat a bunch. That looks like a gym. Okay. I have 6 Pokeballs. Yeah, you should collect some badges. That's an interesting thing if they don't let you buy stuff until you have them. I mean, I know that is how it is, but just imagine, like, a store doing that would be very weird. I kind of like the older gens where it was just different stores have different stock. But... oh. Man, I could go for a Burgh right now. Is Burgh's name just supposed to be like Bug, but with an R in it? Yeah? Why are you out here? Oh my god. Alright. Now I'm going to your gym. What if I don't want to? Also, who hangs paintings like this? This is like deranged person energy. Like you're like the painting enemies from Earthbound. Where? Okay, I came up behind the sign. Okay, what's in here? Passerby Analytics HQ. People pass by as they walk along. Oh boy. Hmm. Lots of good options in my brain right now. Nope. Nah, never mind. There aren't very many good options. Oh, there's not enough space to type ooh. Oops, okay. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. I was hoping I could see him say it. What? This is weird. What else would there be besides thanks that can fit in this tiny text? I cannot think of anything funny right now. I was looking at the symbols on the gender symbols on the right, and my brain is screaming the word gender, so I'm gonna type in the word gender. Where's the exclamation mark? Yeah? Oh, this is another internet thing that I'm not gonna work. Sure, I mean, it's not gonna work. What is my hobby? Video games? Cooking isn't really a hobby, it's something you do so you don't starve to death. What is my job? Job hopper. That is definitely my job. Yeah. Battle. Strange. I don't know. Lately I've been really strongly liking ground types and flying types. More so than, like, water, which would have been, like, my old default. Let's say flying for now. Yeah, ground. Let's go with ground. I'm gonna answer all of these. Like, let's go. I don't like either. Like, I'm a suburb person. Like, honestly, so I last lived in Missouri, and, like, it wasn't that bad, even though, like, the people there sucked. But, like, I liked the relative, like, it felt calmer. I don't know. I'm gonna say the country. Oh, Time. I guess friends, because, like, I want my friends to be my family. But, like, definitely not my literal family. My literal family is all trash goblins. Likeable people. Smart. Substance. What? Rich. Kind. Winter. I mean, like, savory. I don't love spicy stuff. I don't like sour. Like, I guess bitter would be the closest thing to, like, umami. I'm willing to bet that this probably actually is umami and they just changed it to bitter. My favorite color is purple, but it's not on here. Red and black would both be close. Let's go with red. Entertainment. I guess rock? Yeah. Of those, definitely rock, yeah. Cartoons. Yeah, cartoons. Sure. I guess probably closer to action. I mean, most movies are both action and sci-fi, but, like, I don't know which is the one I'm actually drawn to. Like, I don't like summer blockbuster action movies, so maybe it should be sci-fi. Yeah. School life. Lunch. English? I don't know which of these two is my weaker subject. Maybe science. Sports and pastimes. Where would you like to go for fun? None of these, honestly. guess a river sounds the least... Well, no, rivers are scary. They got, like, germs in them. Yeah, exactly. I want to do this because like it's interesting stream material to me to like let people know my weird thoughts about things. Let's up the mountains actually. Stay inside. Video games. Honestly, my favorite sport would be like bowling, and then like secondary would be like tennis if I'm playing a video game. Baseball's fine. Last one. More about Pokémon. Battles. Not if it was Team Rocket, I would choose that. I don't want to be Team Plasma, and I don't want to be a Pokémon. Sorry, Holly. Favorite gym leader? Oh, I don't know most of these. Oh, Iris. Iris is cool. She's not even in this game. See, it does matter. I got a soda pop. Next time, I'll get that Castelia going. Are my Pokemon healed? I think they are. Nope, they're not. I like the way he's not center on the screen. Like, it slowly decenters him as he moves. It's an interesting visual choice. I think we're gonna, like, get through this gym and that'll be the whole stream. The city is big. The city has taken a lot of time. It's been fun, though. It's interesting. Yes, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go help Burgh out and then do the gym. Yes, exactly. That's it. Yes. This is not the right one. Yeah, that's the place I was just in. Good cat. It is a small compared to a luxury liner, but the size of the ship doesn't change the feeling of adventure when you're out on the open sea. Okay. That's true. So this is not the sewers either then. Where did Burgh want me to go? I mean, it seemed to be this way, right? Hey, tell me where to go. Prime Pier. Okay, so it's a different pier than the one I went to. It's not this one because we just went to that one, unless it is and I just didn't go down far enough. Does the sign say anything? That is Prime Pier. There we go. Oh, is that Iris? Oh, wait. Oh, they took Bianca's. Okay. It is Iris. We'll never find Team Plasma. Oh. I want Iris to go with me. Screw you. I just assume it's this way because this is straight, but I already feel like this is not the right way. We'll see though. Or maybe it is just up here No, it's not. Okay. Where did they go? Probably not this way. Directions unclear. No, it can't be this way. Back to the gym, maybe? Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. Oh, no, there they are. Oh, is this the empty building that I went in? Yeah, okay. Okay, so that guy's gonna fight the runt Burgh, and I'm the tough-looking guy that the other one's gonna fight. Pretty sure my bird's still in front. Yeah, it's fine. It's always funny how it really does seem like the evil teams have much weaker Pokémon than even like the other trainers you're fighting. The kitty did? Good kitty. Kitty strong. Oh. That's what Torment does, I forgot. Oh. Does Cut have lower accuracy or something? Or is it just because I keep getting Sand attacked? Oh, that worked. Wait. Oh no, yeah, wait, is Sandile already Dark-type? I thought it wasn't until it evolved. Oh. All I did was take away people's Pokemon. It's not like I committed a crime or something. Bad. Bad for Team Plasma, or Plasbad for short. I'm sure it's another thing that sounds much better in Japanese than it does in English, than the way they chose to translate it. Okay, see you later. I'm gonna go battle the gym. Oh, wait. My word. So what would you say is the guiding principle of Team Plasma anyway? Take what you want from people? Brodius! Hey, how's it going, Brodius? Yes, but you're going to tell it to me anyway. I am. You sought the ideal way to knit together a world full of boring people. This does have a bit of a Final Fantasy energy to it. Or even like Dragon Quest, sure. We all care a lot about Pokemon. Yay. This is the guiding principle behind Pokemon Go. Yeah, ha ha ha. He laughs like a cat. I'm a bit of an intelligent person myself, you see. Give me back my naked sky pig. Money, it's a good name. Maybe Mooney. No, she would put 2 O's on it with Mooney. It's money. Why are you thanking them? That's really good. How does that line go? Like, that's why they call it money? I can't remember. It's from some movie that I haven't seen. Like, I think it's like money is something everyone wants. That's why they call it money. Which doesn't mean anything, but it's still a great line. And suddenly this office building is empty again. Yeah, why? Where did they go, even? Oh no. Is Bianca Iris gonna be a ship? What? Okay, yes it is. It very much is. A smoke ball. Now I can catch Pokemon in smoke. It's not a Pokeball, is it? It's just a, like, it's just running away, isn't it? Yes, okay. I wish I could catch Pokemon in a smoke ball. I guess I need to go heal again, probably. Yeah, wouldn't hurt. Wish I had a bike. It sucks that the gym and the Pokemon Center are complete opposite sides of the town. That seems really inconvenient. Hire a new city planner. Alright, on to the gym for real this time. Let's walk in before we save. Yeah, just a little. yeah, the story on this has been interesting in a way that past games not haven't been, but it's very different. The theme of this gym is walking through walls? These funny honey walls may look impassable. Okay, walking through walls. I'm doing it. Alright, let's... This is so gross looking. Okay. Also butterflies. And a T-posing clown. Harlequin Jack. Yeah, this gym must, like... This gym's probably gonna smell weird after a while. Yeah, that's terrifying. Thank you for wasting my time, Venipede. Why is there just a puddle of honey in front of that painting? I'm going to observe this painting. Oh, I'm stuck. I like this. Ah, surprise clown! Carrie? You know what I'm noticing that I think... I'm curious if this does change in later games, but how all of the opponents just use Pokeballs for their Pokemon is very weird. I imagine that does change later on. Detect. Do we want Detect? I mean, we don't want Growl, but I don't think we're going to keep Detect very long. I know it's Protect, but it's not... I don't know. I don't think I would need it. Yeah. Alright, I'll think about it. Dwebble doesn't resist... Or Dwebble's Rock. Yeah, no, I should have switched. I thought it said Sawaddle, I just didn't read it right. We got water. We got water. What was that animation for Fury Cutter? Sea Monkey's gonna need to be healed. I wasn't hiding under the floor just to lose. Alright, let's go heal real quick. I thought it was Sid Fury something. Run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. All the way on the other side of town. If only this town had a bike shop in one of its thousands of buildings. Instead it just has weird buildings without doors on them. I don't want to use the waters when the Pokemon Center's right here. I want to complain. Yeah, I should probably just use the waters next time. I have plenty of money and time, and I don't know. Like, I still feel like I want to conserve it, but I probably don't need to. Probably. Probably? Just running headfirst into the honey. Yeah? That's fun. Oh, no clown in this switch. That's fun. Huh. This very much looks like a Disney theme park experience. Also, not really much of a puzzle. Oh, I have to run all the way back out here. Okay. That's not that far, actually. It's right here. Clown! Yeah! Thank you for going to the trouble of calling me out. I feel like these are more like haunted spirits than they are like actual people that live that work in the gym. These are like haunted spirits that the switch calls out, like it's Mr. Mixelpix or something. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. What? This is definitely a poorly translated pun, for sure. I couldn't even begin to guess what the pun would be. Wait, you're just a clown. Isn't it full of... No, no. It's full of honey. And fucked up paintings. Like not fucked up as in the paintings themselves are fucked up, but the... Like, someone fucked up the paintings by pushing them against the walls. There have been no bees this entire time. How do you have this thing full of honey? Like, they just go to, like, the Whole Foods and get this honey. The gym Burgh is just like, I want the expensive honey from Whole Foods for my gym. Oh, wait, I thought those were butterflies. They look more like butterflies to me. Maybe I missed bees, though. Yeah, no, those are definitely butterflies. I don't see any bees on the walls. Oh wait, that's already open. This is something, this is very extra. Also, the idea of, like, this is just in some city somewhere. Like, there's just a city, and then you go in a building, and it's this. It's incredible. Alright, let's save. I don't think this will be an issue, but... I mean, he's married to a woman, but, like, bisexual icon? Sure. Yeah, he's married to the last gym leader, isn't he? Pretty sure, unless I'm getting them mixed up then. Oh, I didn't realize he's... Wait, Whirlipede is not the rock type, right? Oh god, I want to double check this now. No, Whirlipede is poison. No, we're good. Who was the one who was married to the last gym leader then? Wasn't that the whole thing last time? Oh, okay. Why did I think that then? Alright, yeah, he's gay then. Whatever. Why did I get that mixed up? Anyway, this is a nothing battle, it seems. Rubble. Yeah, now we'd switch. It's been a whole 3 days. Oh no, I've been smacked down. Wait, what move? Bite. How much is bite? 60 power? I mean, I don't need Leer, actually. I definitely don't want Leer. Why does the bird land? Why is this bird too lazy to fly? To bug out of here? Razor Leaf still has a great animation. Quick Attack might do it? Oh, you butt. I don't think Quick Attack would have done it, but let's see. Oh, yeah, it worked. Alright. Bird too strong. Losing to you doesn't bug me. Insect badge. What is this, a badge for ants? Insect... Struggle bug. Okay. Let's get out of your weird honey gym. How do I... Not the right way. Help, I'm trapped in this maze. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll get to it, like, in December or something. Oh, I got a phone call. We just saw each other like 10 minutes ago. Okay. Okay, well, we'll do that next time. We'll do that in a couple days. You can just sit there for a few days. I want to say, I think it's really interesting the way they set up like the weird camera angles on the bridge, just to like lead into the big city camera angles. Is really a strong choice. It's surprisingly good cinematography. Alright, let's save and we are done for today. thank you everyone who came by to watch. It's been a really good stream. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, that's it. I'm having a lot of fun, and I want to keep doing this. So going forward, yeah, I'll only be able to stream once a week. So it's going to be on Sundays, still around 5 p.m. So this Sunday I'll be streaming 2 games, and then a little break in between. So more Super Mario Bros. X game collaboration project, I guess, SMWCX, and then more of this Pokemon Black. Yeah, thank you all for watching. You have a great night.